Hello and welcome to the commonly committed offenses in healthcare settings. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to address a topic of great importance that concerns the integrity of our healthcare system, the commonly committed offenses by healthcare providers. So, while the majority of healthcare providers uphold their ethical obligations with unwavering dedication, it is essential to acknowledge and address instances where trust is breached. So we have around 5 commonly committed offenses. Number one is assault and battery. So assault, this is a threat of physical harm or an attempt to intimidate a patient into compliance, while battery refers to unlawful physical contact with the patient without their consent or there results in harm or offense. It includes actions such as administering a procedure or a treatment without proper authorization or using force in a way that causes harm. And that's how the difference between assault and battery is. The second one is negligence. So as healthcare providers, we'll be charged with this offense if we do not provide the expected care to a patient or client in the field that we were trained in. We shall also be charged with misconduct if you are caught stealing drugs or hospital property or forgery or fraud. Even coming on duty while you're drunk, you can be charged of misconduct, fighting while on duty, or use of abusive language. You will still be charged with misconduct. So guys, remember a link will be popping up and it's entitled Therapeutic Communication. You can learn the do's and don'ts that will be able to provide a favorable environment for a therapeutic session. The fourth one is malpractice. And remember that all healthcare providers have been trained. So if they provide substandard care to patients, they will be charged with malpractice. They can also be charged with malpractice if they provide or perform procedures that are outside their scope of practice. Lastly, healthcare providers can be charged with impropriety. Remember that all healthcare providers are supposed to conduct themselves professionally, whether on or off duty. So if they fight in a bar or anywhere or conduct themselves unprofessionally, healthcare providers will have discredited or ashamed their various professional bodies and will therefore be liable to be charged with impropriety. Okay, so guys, those are the 5 commonly committed offenses: assault and battery, negligence, misconduct, malpractice, and impropriety. So guys, let's look at an example where some of these offenses can be committed. So a client in a long-term care facility refuses to take oral medication. The nurse threatens to apply restraints and injects the medication if the client does not take it orally. The nurse statement constitutes which legal tort? Is it assault, battery, negligence, right to refuse care? Okay guys, so we can quickly eliminate option D, right to refuse treatment, because when you look at our questions, there are some elements that the healthcare provider is attempting to provide a service and it's the patient who has refused. So D is automatically wrong. What about C? Negligence. Remember we said negligence is when we refuse to provide the expected care, the field that you have been trained. So like here, this is the nurse attempting to provide care They have been trained to provide or administer medications, but the client has refused. So we cannot charge the nurse with negligence. Okay, so we can also rule out C. So guys, we are caught in between assault and battery. Okay, so here the nurse is threatening. He's threatening, and that's why the correct answer is A. Okay, there is no physical contact. Okay, so A becomes the right answer for this question. So we should know that assault occurs when a person puts another person in fear of harmful or threatening contact. But battery is offensive contact with another person's body. Okay, so if the nurse actually carried out the threat, battery will also apply. Negligence involves action that don't meet the standard care. The client has the legal right to refuse care. In this situation, the nurse should try to calm the client, allow the client to talk, and then determine if the client will take medication. If the client still won't take the medication, the nurse will document this as refusal. Okay, note that medication involved and then notify the physician and the nursing supervisor. So the nurse should follow the facility's policy related to clients refusing medication, so that not to be involved in such circumstances where they are likely to be found culpable of breaking one or two offenses. So to combat these offenses, we must collectively uphold the values of transparency, accountability, and continuous improvement. Strengthening oversight mechanisms, fostering a culture of reporting, and providing comprehensive education on ethical standards are crucial steps. So as we move forward, let us stand united in promoting a healthcare environment built on the pillars of trust, compassion, and excellence. So by addressing these offenses head on, we can ensure that our healthcare system remains a beacon of integrity and a source of healing for all. Thank you so much.